The girl saved the lynx from the hunters, and after a while, the lynx did something shocking. Imagine a small, peaceful village where life moves slowly, wrapped in quiet serenity. But one night, the silence is shattered by an unfamiliar sound echoing through the darkness. What begins as a tranquil retreat quickly transforms into a thrilling tale of courage and discovery. As the mystery unfolds, an unexpected bond forms with a wild lynx, leading to an unforgettable adventure filled with wonder and friendship. The story begins with a girl named Amy, who travels to a quiet village to spend her vacation with her grandparents. One night, as the household lay in peaceful sleep, a sudden loud noise echoed from the attic. Startled awake, Amy's heart pounded with fear. Could someone be up there? Unable to shake the uneasy feeling, she quickly woke her grandparents, seeking answers to the mysterious disturbance. Amy's grandparents immediately suspected intruders in the attic, sending a wave of fear through the family. Acting quickly, her grandfather instructed Amy and her grandmother to stay on the porch for safety. Armed with a pitchfork, he bravely made his way upstairs to confront the supposed thieves. Outside, Amy sat anxiously, her heart pounding as she listened to the creaking footsteps above, waiting for what would happen next. The tension mounted as the footsteps came to a sudden halt, followed by the sound of creaking wood. Amy and her grandmother held their breath, waiting anxiously. Minutes later, her grandfather returned, not with fear, but with a smile, much to their surprise. There were no thieves after all. Instead, a magnificent lynx had somehow found its way into their attic. With a calm demeanor, the grandfather explained that the lynx had wandered in on its own. Rather than chasing it away in the middle of the night, he decided to let it stay until morning, turning fear into unexpected wonder. The family learned that the lynx sought safety from hunters in their home. The next morning, Amy was curious about their unexpected guest and wanted to make friends with the lynx. But her grandfather strictly warned her not to go into the attic alone, but Amy was too curious to listen. She sneaked into the kitchen with a saucer of milk and a big piece of sausage. She carefully opened the door and went into the attic. When Amy saw the lynx, she felt a mix of amazement and fear. The lynx, looking like a massive cat with shining eyes, sat on a log, watching her closely. Undeterred, she approached, hoping to share some food. However, a hiss and bared fangs warned her to stay away. She left the saucer and sausage near the log, hoping the lynx would accept her offering, and slowly backed away. The lynx responded with purring-like sounds, and the adventurous child felt a sense of achievement as Amy returned to the house. Even though she disobeyed her grandfather, they were happy to have encountered such an amazing creature. But the lynx didn't leave that night, it stayed peacefully in the attic. Amy's grandfather fed it cottage cheese and chicken at night. Even though the lynx kept its distance, it unexpectedly became a protector, and the family also knew that the lynx had formed a bond with them and didn't want to go anywhere. One evening, as Amy was walking home from the market after shopping, she was almost at the house. A neighbor's aggressive dog ran towards her, barking and snarling. Amy panicked and tried to fend off the dog, but it was too strong and fast. Suddenly, the lynx came down from the attic, leaping over the fence and landing between them and the dog. It raised its fur and showed its fierce attitude, scaring the dog away. The lynx, having saved Amy from danger, went back to its spot in the attic. When the vacation ended, Amy had to pack her bags and say goodbye to her grandparents and the lynx. She had to go back to the city where her daily life awaited her. Amy felt a deep sadness as her special time with the lynx came to an end. Her grandparents remained behind to care for their home and to keep an eye on the lynx. Though Amy never got too close, she still felt a unique bond with the wild creature, one built on quiet understanding and trust. Every time she visited her grandparents, she made sure to leave food for the lynx from a distance, cherishing their connection in her own way. Annie was also deeply grateful to the lynx for protecting her from the aggressive dog that night. She wished she could stay longer and spend more time with the mysterious creature, but she knew her life awaited back in her hometown. With a heavy heart, she gave the lynx one last look, whispering a soft goodbye before leaving with her parents. Even as she returned to her daily routine, the memory of their bond remained etched in her heart, a connection she would cherish forever. Curious about the lynx, Amy asked her grandfather more about it. He later told her that after they had left the attic, the lynx had quietly disappeared into the night, leaving behind only a mystery and a cherished memory. Years passed, But Amy never forgot the incredible experience. She held onto the photos and videos of that night, treasuring the rare encounter. Wanting to share her story, she created a video recounting her adventure with the wild lynx. When people watched the video, they were captivated by the family's bravery and the unique bond they had formed with the mysterious creature. The story of Amy and the lynx became an inspiration, proving that sometimes the wildest adventures come when we least expect them. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.